What's good, y'all? Welcome back to our Washington Capitals franchise mode here in NHL 25. And we are here at the beginning of the 2033-2034. That is ridiculous. We're at the beginning of the 34 or 33-34 season. If you missed the last episode, I have it linked in the description. We got all the off-season taken care of. A very, very difficult off-season, I will say. So if you did miss it, I would suggest you check it out. Barely able to keep them pretty much everyone together. I was actually surprised we were even able to sign everybody. I thought for sure one of Matejchuk, Iginla, or Bergfist were not going to be on the team for this year, but obviously the RFA holdout with Bergfist, we were able to save a lot of money there. And speaking of saving a lot of money, if you missed the end of the last episode, the very end, we did take a peek at what Cole Hudson's extension would be, just because I felt like he was probably the biggest one. I mean, there's actually a lot of big ones, but I mean, this dude's been great on the second pair. Bit of a slower year last year, but we know what this guy has been able to do. He's been a 60-point defenseman on the second pair, 50 points plus 37 the year before that. I mean, 91 offensive awareness, puck skills through the roof, decent shot, good skater, decent skater, and even decent defensively for being an OFD. And let's just to compare, 87 overall defenseman, top four defenseman in general. Let's just go to the players search really quick. Where can I do that? That would be, yeah, right here. So let's go to defenseman, and we'll type this in. We'll just start by overall. So Cole Hudson in 87. Let's see what the market for a second pair defenseman is about. So if you want just a pure 87, you got $13 million. That's Charlie McAvoy, though, so probably signed before. Okay, Thomas Harley, $5 million. But again, Zeev Buium, a guy, so the same age as Cole Hudson, $10 million. This Dragasevich guy, 87, about the same age, $10 million. Saleyev, okay, $5 million, but he's up this year. Who's another guy with term? This guy's 6.1, but he's only an 86. 7.9 for David Reinbacher. Let's go up to 88 real quick. Schaefer, 7.5. Minchikov, 7.5. These guys signed their contract a bit ago. But like a guy, that's not really a good example. But I mean, you can even see Noah Dobson, $18 million for whatever reason in the world he was signed for that much. So I would say his market value is probably anywhere from $8 to $9 million based on the cap inflation and his overall and all that. So about 8 to 9. You can argue maybe 10, but I would say 8 to 9 as a starting point. Cole Hudson is looking for 6 years at only $785 million, and his contract interest is already up there. So we might, and there's no clause either. And this dude is, how far down can we go here? Okay, we're starting to, can I go like a 7.6? I might be, okay, I'm going to offer, I mean, what do we have? We have, we only have $12 million? Oh, no. Oh, no. I mean, yeah, that still is more than he's making now. Oh, what does Joe Iginla want? He only wants 3.5. Okay, that's actually really good. These younger guys we can RFA claim, so even if we can't afford them, we can hold on to them. Hopefully, we can do the same thing we did. Wow, Ethan Stapleton wants a massive contract. He wants the same as Hudson for not proving a damn thing. He's played 80. He played one season and he had 11 points, and he wants $7.5 million, and he's gonna play in the third pair again this year. But I mean, even despite that, we don't really have a lot of people to sign. Oh, Bergfist is a UFA this year. Fuck it, I really don't care. I mean, this value for Hudson, even the good thing is, even if we have to move him, it is a very, very movable contract. So I'm ready to offer him this second. 7 times 6, $7 million for the next 6 years. And we'll see what he says to that. He's not going to rush into a decision. That is perfectly fine. If he accepts that, that is incredible. So let's advance a couple days. What? You already... What? Okay, what has been going on with... Hold on. All right, Randall, what do you want? Season goal. Gonna compete for the Cup. So one thing I haven't been doing really in this series is the preseason goals. And what these do is you get a boost for certain things. Now you do get a minus for a couple. But honestly, like look at this one: skill training plus 3 to 5 to DK and puck control, hand-eye. We're already an offensive team, so the minus to D awareness is gonna suck. But or we can do what is this? Power play. Yeah, I like this. 3 to 5 to passing, 1 to 3 to hand-eye, and 1 to 2 to wrist shot accuracy. Now we do lose defensive awareness, but like I said, we're already an offensive-minded team. So if we're an all-offense team, that's fine with me. So let's go ahead and do power play, and we'll boost ourselves offensively there. So let's go ahead. I don't even know if those really work, but we'll see. Okay, what? You're getting. What are you talking about? Hey, GM, during our negotiations. Oh, he just wants to make sure. Okay, top 2 defense. Yep. Yep, you'll be. Yeah, you're with Quinn Hughes, buddy. You guys are a magic duo. You guys got it. I am not. So, okay, after all that dumb shit, so Bergfist already accepted his contract, and now he's gonna say, nah, like, buddy, that's not how this works. Like, we're not just gonna wipe it away. He's still in the lineup, right? Like, okay, so what happened in the offseason was he accepted the contract, and then he just didn't sign. Like, it just didn't go through. And I was wondering why he accepted it so quick. And we didn't even have $6 million at the time, which was his RFA offer. So we literally didn't even have the money, and it just I really don't know. It was probably just something wrong with the game. And now he's trying to reject a contract he already signed. So yeah, that's not how this works. T. Jaginla. Oh, we did do power play one for him. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna have to get McKenna off that. That's fine. Glad to hear that. So let's not advance any more days. And let's put T. Jaginla on that top power play. So if our power play struggles, it's going to be a little bit tougher to move guys around because, well, at least we can't move Aginla. Obviously, we can move Shudi and Iceman and, like, Quinn Hughes down, but I don't want to do that. So let's just go ahead and get Aginla in here really quick. And then we're going to go Iserman up there, Aginla from the point. There we go. Oops. They're going to switch. There we go. All right. And then where's McKenna there? That is honestly perfect. All right. So that's fine. I completely forgot we even did that with his contract. You guys probably yelled at me at the end of last episode, but we got it fixed. So let's advance. I just want to see. And Cole Hudson, I accept your offer. My goodness. One thing that we've done pretty good with in this series is signing guys at the right time. At least in my, maybe I'm looking at it with glossy eyes, but I mean, Cole Eisman, $11 million for a 70 goal scorer. That is, I mean, wow, he's signed for so long. He's got 6 more years. This is incredible. Obviously, shooting 14.5 is a lot, but I mean, this is our franchise playmaker, 100-point guy, 96 overall. So his market value's got to be up there. 14 mil for Quinn Hughes is actually pretty good. I think that's just what we signed him in free agency. The last 3 years here. Ryan Leonard at 6.75 was amazing. Gavin McKenna 6.5 at the time was very good, and it still is pretty good. He just never got to that like 91, 92 plus with that franchise potential. He's got another couple years to develop, so we'll see. Neiman at 8.5 has been very good. I mean, yeah. And 4.5 for Hudson already was probably the best contract on the team. And you could argue $7 million for him if he can get back to that like 50-point pace. That would be incredible. So I think we've done enough, negotiation work and managing. It's just time to put the team on the ice and see what they can do. Obviously, nothing is guaranteed. So, I mean, the big worry for this team is the goaltending. I mean, it's going to be like that for probably the rest of the series. There's really nothing I can do unless I get like that for sure goalie, but then we have to give up something with our forwards or defensemen. So, I mean, pick and choose, I guess. So, game 1, we have Krona in the net for some reason. I'm actually going to put in Kachekov for the opener. And I'm going to slow sim it. I just want to see how he sims in the slow sim. Did shooting go down? Was he a 90? Did the D awareness not actually... Okay, so maybe that preseason thing. McKenna's up to a 90, so that's cool. Yeah, that must have been the preseason thing. Again, let's up to an 87. 87. Okay, so some of these guys did get a boost. 94 is Hughes again. Or no, he wasn't 94, right? I think he dropped from 95 to 94. And Taychuk did go down 1, which is okay. Bergfist went down 2. Wow. And Hudson went down 1. Okay, that is unfortunate. HSM went down 2. Okay, so this did affect our team pretty heavily here. In some ways good and some ways bad. So that's a very interesting trade-off. I think Neiman and... No, I think it was an 89. So boy went down there 1. So certain guys... Our defense did take a pretty massive hit. So... I don't know. Hopefully Hudson doesn't drop to like an 85 with that $7 million cap hit. But anyway, Game 1 in Toronto for this season. Let's go ahead and slow sim that for the start here. Here we go. First period. All right. 2-0 Leafs. Hopefully that's not a sign of things to come for Kachekov. They are outshooting us a little bit. Second period. 3-1. Vasily Podkolzin. Ryan Leonard gets the first on the unit for us. Let's just sim the third. All right. Not a good debut for Kachekov. 4 goals, 32 shots. Lundin, actually. Not a good start for our offense either. 2 goals from not our top 6. Or no, Leonard got 1. So, all right. Not a great start. Not a promising start, but it's a 1-game sample size to an 82-game series season. So, let's go about a month and a half here. Get our feet wet on the season, and then make changes accordingly. So, okay, another regulation loss, 5 goals against. Okay, really? This is how we're going to start. After all that shit I did in the offseason, we start out 0-3. We get a win against Minnesota. Okay, maybe just a slow start. Maybe just a slow start. Another regulation loss. Like, if we're going to lose, can we at least maybe get a point? Okay, there's a couple wins. Come on, let's have a big month here in November. I don't want to start off struggling. And hopefully, I don't know. I'm worried about that goaltending. All right, there we go. At least we lost and got a point. Not cheering for... Okay, 7-1. All right. 11 goals against in 2 games. Okay. I think gold... Yep. I already see an issue. I wanted to be an offensive team, but we literally cannot keep the puck out of the net here. This is bad. Yeah, we're going to be 10-9-2. 6 in our division. Okay. All right. And Corona's got a 906. It's not really what I'm worried about here. So if we go to our... Where's like our team stats? Okay, goals for 14th. That's already not good enough. Goals against 3.5. That is way too bad. Power play's pretty good. The penalty kill's been struggling. Iceman leads the team in points. Let's take a look at these stats through, what is this, like 20 games? 21 games. All right. Wow, Cole Iceman is insane, dude. 18 goals in 21 games for Iserman, 22 points for Shudin, 21 points for Ginla. Great. Second line, getting lit up. Okay, 11 points for McKenna, -8. All right, Neiman and Leonard haven't been terrible. Joe Ginla's been outplaying McKenna, so maybe that's a swap we do. We could do Wallace. I wouldn't mind giving Wallace a shot on that second line. Bottom 4th line, not doing good. Defense. Quinn Hughes, 18 points. Okay, Hudson, 13, so he's been decent. Top pair, not been terrible. Not okay, because Sean Aitchison is a -8. That is a big issue. So, yeah, he dropped with that training, and it affected him. And Peter Kachekov, under a 900 save percentage start the year. That is bad. So, probably an issue I should have addressed right away. Aitchison at 77 is just way too low. Of course, that's all there is available, so we're going to have to make a trade, like, right now, because that's just way too low. Is there anybody on the block that's, like, cheap? I want, like, at least, like, an 80. 80, 81 at least. Let's see, Johnston. They can't make... like any money. These guys are forwards, of course. And he's got 2 years. I really only need a 1 year as well. Very specific asked again, but Lindstein, $5 million. No, thank you. Shrinkovich, no. Karki. I mean, we can just... Okay, he's been terrible, so probably not. Again, that could be Detroit's fault, but that is, it's pretty hard to ignore. That's Sam Reinhart. Holy, 81. They're not even playing him. Yeah, he was 3 years out from the 80-point season. Okay. Dvorak isn't bad. Jacob Dvorak. 82. He's got decent discipline for a defensive defenseman. All defensive pairings. Okay, let's go for this guy. Dvorak. So we'll just give you Aitchison just to give you the roster player back. He's going to have absolutely no value whatsoever. Alright, and we'll give you like a third. If that it says it's league approved, so third. There you go. Take that. Nope. Let's just add in the lowest pick that we can. 7th. That'll go through. Okay, perfect. Alright, so we're going to make a quick minor tweak here. Partially my fault for not being, a 77 on the team. Probably not going to fly. Let's not do that. And Dvorak to -1. But we're just gonna go with it. Don't really understand the -1. They're not like Dvorak is actually a good fit, and Stapleton isn't bad, so I really don't understand that. But we'll continue on. Bergfist actually with 10 points, a lot more than he's, at least on pace wise, a lot more than he usually has. He actually got Shrug It Off. I didn't even see that. So Shrug It Off. Any other X factors that I know of? Doesn't look like it. Okay. All right, forward-wise, we'll give Wallace the chance on that second line. He's up to an 87 from the offseason. He's actually listed as a second line forward. So, 2 sniper. Nope, wrong line. A sniper and 2 power forwards. Don't know how it's gonna work. We had a playmaker with 2 power forwards, so I guess it's not too much different. But okay, let's do those tweaks. Hopefully, Kochetkov can figure it out because he hasn't been good enough. Just straight up. We'll go another month, and then if Kochetkov is still struggling, then we'll really consider a move. But I'll give him a shot. I mean, he's just because of his track record of having a decent save percentage. And, all right, 2 wins right after those trades. We scored. Okay, wow, we are scoring at a incredible pace right now. I actually should have looked at the penalty kill to change, but we'll see what happens. There we go. We're starting to win some games here. Hopefully I didn't just jinx us, but okay. Yeah, wow, we are scoring a lot of goals right now. Maybe that swap on the second line helped. All right, 2-1 regulation kind of hurts, but okay. Islanders just kicking our ass. Oh, shout out Coke Slurpees, best drink. And Buffalo, we do lose. So a bit of a sour end to that month, but we do jump up into a wild card spot. The Islanders who beat us are actually 11-18-4, so there's that. 38 points. So yeah, it's gonna be wow. Look at the Atlantic. The Senators, Lightning, Panthers, and Maple Leafs all have 37 points. Maple Leafs did it in like 3 less games though than the Senators, for example. And then the third team is 46. So the top 3 in the Atlantic is looking pretty. I don't want to say solidified, but I mean that's probably going to be the top 3. The top 2 in the Metro is pretty. Flyers and Devils are most likely going to be the top 2, and then it's we're 1 point away from third. So that's what we're fighting with. So we really need every point we can get this year because it's going to be a tight race, kind of like the Eastern Conference right now. Kochetkov is up to 901, so he definitely had a better month. Actually really interested to see the stats right now because we scored a ton of goals that month. All right. Iserman continues to be amazing. Look at Iginla, actually. He's got 19 goals. So despite Iserman being at near goal per game pace, I mean, he's already got almost 20 goals himself, 41 points. He is having an incredible year right now. So yeah, like I said, that first line together is just something else, bro. I mean, yeah, you can see the drop off. 27 points. Niemanen has 14 goals. So yeah, we're starting to get goals there. Looks like Wallace on that second line has been a better fit. McKenna just hasn't, and he actually lost his franchise potential. There you go. So McKenna's value probably just dropped a lot, and I'm kind of worried about him. I'm not gonna lie. 6.5. He's on a 40-something pace, right? Like 40-something point pace. I mean, he just. I don't know. I really don't know. something we might have to start really thinking about. Fourth line has not been great. I'm not gonna lie. So maybe like Fisker Mahler gets out of there. We'll try one of the other guys that are scratched. Defensively, the top pair actually hasn't been our best. Hudson and Bergfist have been amazing. That is, Hudson's got 20 points, so he's having a good year right now. Bergfist 16 is also, he's up at his current pace. +6 for Matejchuk isn't bad. A -1 for Hughes is a bit concerning. I mean, he's still Quinn Hughes, though. I'm not gonna play him. But wow, Krona's actually been our better goaltender. Does have less starts. Okay. Let's go ahead and make an adjustment on the fourth line, and then... Oh, we had such a good month. I don't really want to make a lot of changes. I'll put Savoy... Maybe I'll just change both of them out, honestly. We'll go with, we'll see what Ko and... Who was the other dude? Letourneau, right? Ooh. Miroshnichenko's up to 82. Let's put him in real quick. See what, you know what? Miroshnichenko, you can get another shot. Why not? Best overall guy that we have scratched. Now, I want to make sure you're not... Okay. No. No. We're going to put Neiman in on that. We're going to load up the penalty kill now because I don't know... I haven't looked at their numbers in a minute now, but... What's Lundin's DFD? Oh, yeah, you need to be up there. He's perfect on the wing because he can't take face-offs. And Cohen Wallace, I mean... I guess Wallace and somebody. Yeah, we're starting to run out of players. Yeah. Alright, so we'll go McMichael. It should be Neiman and hopefully Lundin. Oh, Leonard. Okay, let's put in Lundin, though. Two-way forward. Yep. Might not win the draw, but just his defensive ability alone. So that'll give, I mean, 3-on-3 line 3. That probably barely even gets out there, but we'll try something like that. How's it Ginla been? 3 goals on the year. So let's actually swap these two, see if that'll get them going. I don't really want to touch the top 6 right now because they've been a lot better. You could argue Wallace hasn't really been the best guy up there, but I mean Neiman and again, Wallace can be like again on that line. He'd really get letting Leonard and Neiman and Cook basically. I mean, these two had a great month, it seemed like. So I think we can actually take a look at that. So December, yep, point per game for Niemanen. And let's see, Leonard. December, basically point per game for him as well. Yeah, so, and the difference of -5 to a +6 for Leonard at least. So, gonna leave that how it is. And I say we just get another month. We are gonna be in a tight race. So, yeah. It's really gonna depend on clutch goaltending and if we can, you know, have the offense. If our offense wants to show up when we need them too. That's pretty much the basis of our success right now. Wow, 12-4 win against the Lightning. Holy shit. That gives me some optimism. Okay, yeah, there we go. Here we go. We needed a start to a month like this. All right, we have not. Never mind. I didn't say anything. Okay, there we go. Keep it going. Keep it going. Come on, 26, 13, and 2. Oh my God, we are cooking right now. Month of January, we are absolutely unstoppable. We are stoppable. The Los Angeles Kings beat us in the shootout. Okay, all right. There you go. Bounce back win. It's okay. At least get 2 out of 3 of these. And the month good. There's 1. There's 2. Get all 3. Why not? Get all 3. Why not? Okay, not to the Panthers. But we are now 3rd in the division with a 7-point lead on the Hurricanes. So they actually... Oh, no, it was the Fires and the Devils. Yeah, so actually the Atlantic and the Metro are looking like almost identical besides like the bottom. Yeah, the Atlantic is kind of, the race isn't as big now. But yeah, we're kind of slipping away from the wild card teams. And we had a great month there of January. Kachekov on a 903. So that, you got to understand, like, holy shit. Cole Eisen has 78 points. Oh, we are first in goal. We are averaging 4 goals a game. Oh my God. I mean, this is an all-offensive team. 3rd in power play. Wow, our penalty kill sucks. Okay, this is literally the epitome of all offense. Let's take a look at these stats. Oh my goodness, Cole Eiserman. Uh, dude, okay. You know what? Okay, this might be the most impressive one. You know why? Cole Eisman has 43 goals and 49. Impressive enough. His line mate has 32 goals. So if his line mate had, like, okay, if he didn't have a guy with 30 goals on his line, he might even have like 60 right now. Oh my God. 78 points in 49 games for Cole Eiserman. This is the best player I've ever used in franchise mode. I've never, ever seen anything like this, at least on my team. Because the game always, like, if you're the user team, you don't get as many points for whatever reason. Um, Aginla, by the way, heavily earning that contract, 20 points over a game right now. He is very much on pace for a career. He's already got more points than he did 2 years ago. This is already his fourth best season in terms of points, and we're barely halfway over it. I mean, dude, plus 41, plus 40, plus 37. Dude, like, I am so glad I realized what I had with this first line. 67 points for shooting. This guy needs to not be overlooked, man. I mean, we're in awe of Eiserman's goals, and we've been talking a lot about Iginla, but shooting still needs to be recognized as like our first line franchise center. I mean, this is literally Baxter Novi on crack, basically. I mean, dude, oh my God, this is insane. The second line too, Wallace has really stepped up in the last month. He had 14 points in the month. Neiman and Leonard have been great. Third line, not points wise, not bad. -7, -5. And then fourth line, Ko has been okay. They've been better than the other two. So, and then obviously McMichael just kind of carries that line. Defensively, Quinn Hughes just doesn't age. Okay, look at these two now. Plus 14 for Hughes, and we're Matejchuk plus 22. I mean, oh my God. Oh, this team is killing it in points and just everything offensively right now. The bottom pair as well, plus 11 and plus 12. So Dvorak stepping in and having being a much better fit for Stapleton than Kashawn Aitchison. Goalies, Krona did go down a little bit, but Kochetkov continues to be on the rise. So I'll stick with him for now. We can at least get up to the deadline. That month was absolutely insane. Where do we rank in terms of, yeah, Iserman leads the league in points and goals. This might be, I mean, I don't want to jinx anything. He's got to keep going. Is this the year he can get the Hart Trophy? I don't think we looked at the awards last year, did we? Wow, look, oh my God, the Toronto Maple Leafs absolutely cleared house. Besides, the actual awards that matters. Hart and Art Rossford, Austin Matthews, Tony Nilo with the Norris. Okay. Lady Bane to Goyette. They also had the Calder and McIntosh. Macklin celebrating with a Conn Smythe, so the number one pick of this past year's draft. Wow, I didn't realize Kachukov just won the Vezina, so yeah, that's even more reason to trust in him maybe. And then you can see Barkov, might as well either name it the Bergeron or the Barkov Award, as I kind of skipped over a couple there, but you can kind of see, yeah, Matthews clear. He's won 4 Rockets in a row, and I think, did he just retire, or is he just like not? Because that was the reason Iceman wasn't racking up Rocket Richards, because Matthews was also simulating like an absolute, yeah. So 32 goals in 40 games, still very good, especially for a 36-year-old. But yeah, Iserman's in his prime right now, man. 43 goals. He's not going to keep that pace, I don't think. Maybe he'll get to 60 or 70 again, but he's not going to get like 80 goals again. I mean, maybe I shouldn't doubt him, but maybe that's, I don't know. Maybe it'll help him even more. Like, these numbers are ridiculous though, dude. Like, anyway, let's go back to the entire league. So, Iserman is first there. Ginla's fourth, and Shudin is what, seventh there. So, where does Ginla rank in goals? 1, 2, 3, 4. He's top 5 in goals as well. So we have the number 1 goal scorer and the number 5 goal scorer on the same line. Yeah. How about Quinn Hughes Norris? No. Yeah, Lane Hudson's gonna win the Norris. So we were even looking to trade for him, but he had a no movement clause. He is gonna want like $20 million when he hits free agency. He's over a point per game right now. A plus 40 is just not even. If he finishes with like a plus 60, dude, that wouldn't even be fair. Not even fair. But right now we are 30, 16, and 3, 6, 3, and 1 in our last 10. And if you look a little before that at the beginning of the month, we went on. Let's see what our winning streak was. So does it bleed into the last month? No, because we lost to Buffalo. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. A 9-game win streak and a 10-game point streak. So that was very huge for us. So let's just go ahead and get up to the trade deadline. Let's go up to the game before that against Winnipeg. Hopefully we don't just fall off a cliff. And of course, we start off with a 4-2 loss. That's 2 losses in a row for us now. All right, we bounce back there before the fake All-Star, and I guess now 4 Nations break. Let's see how we come out of the stretch here. Again, if we can have at least a decent stretch going into the trade deadline. I mean, we're still keeping that 4 goals a game pace right now. 3 games in a row, we scored 4. Yeah, I don't like that though. 5 goals. We do face Austin Matthews and the Leafs though. There you go, bounce back. I'm more concerned about how many pucks we're keeping out of the net. Now I know we are built for all offense, but in the playoffs, it's not going to work the whole time. But yeah, we're still doing pretty good. We do lose to the Canes. Okay, get the extra point against the Jackets. We've played them a lot this year. I've noticed. 6. Yeah, we just outscore teams basically. And let's slow sim this game against Winnipeg. I mean, maybe a rental for the 4th line is what kind of we're looking for. The bottom 6. Whoa, okay. First period, we scored 4 goals. 2 of them by Iginla, 2 of them by these 2 are. Oh my god, dude. I am so lucky to have these guys on my team. Second period, 7-1. Wallace, Shudeen, McKenna. We're gonna get any hat tricks? 2 hat tricks. Oh, 6 points for Iginla, 5 points for Eisenman, 5 points. I mean, this is I I've never had players that have done shit like this, dude. It actually feels good. I've had great players in franchise mode before. Don't get me wrong, but to have somebody a line that just dominates is so refreshing. I mean, Iceman has 100 points basically. We'll just say 100 points at the deadline. Okay, checkout's up to 907. I I really hope we don't waste this regular season right now, dude. Oh my god, look at this shit. 58. He's got 58 goals at the deadline, dude. Like, Ginla's got almost 40, dude. Like, first of all, look at their plus minus. Oh my god, I have never in my life seen anything like this. And then 2 guys on the second line with 25 goals. I cannot believe this right now. Cole Hudson's a plus 37, so he's earning that contract right now. Yeah, dude, McKenna's kind of just been the weak link. So let's sort by forwards here to start. That is just centers. Can I go forwards, please? So Iceman has 99 points, 63 games. So he has 36 points over a game. That is incredible, dude. I literally, dude, I'm in awe right now. I've never had shit like this when I sim. It's always, I don't know if there's something in the sim engine or if it's just unluckiness or maybe it's because, you set the lines how you want them instead of what the AI thinks. But you never have, like, the top scorer, it seems, anymore, or, like, anything. It's just so refreshing to see something like this. And I literally cannot believe the numbers these guys are putting up. There's all the forwards defensively. I mean, just look at the plus minuses. The worst one's a plus 17 on the third period. Like that. I don't have any complaints right now. Kachekov is on the rise, 34 wins. Now let's just, because obviously I've been harsh on like the goalies, but like if we compare it to the save percentages, so you see like a Devin Levi, like I'm on starters. Okay, oh yeah, fuck you by the way, Gabriel Day at 920. Yeah, see, this is what I mean about not favoring the user. Like, okay, yeah, he had the 915 save percentage this year, but like 900, 908, 905. He gets to Colorado. He has not had a year under 910, and he's got a 921 right now. But I mean, like, okay, so you got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, you still got a decent amount of goalies over a 910. So, and Kachekov's only an 83. So I guess I can't like make that argument right now. But did not mean to go there. Wow, the rookie race is horrendous, absolutely horrendous. Uh, yeah, just nobody. But yeah, I mean, Bedard is ripping it up right now, and he's still not Cole Eisman. I mean, look at 1, 3, and 4 in points is our team. That's dude. I'm just repeating myself like over and over right now. I just cannot get over this. 99 points at the deadline. I mean, we might as well just... So, we might as well just go straight into the deadline, get to the end of the year. I am just too anxious to see what the final numbers are going to be. And at least we can end this happy, and if we get crushed in 4 games in the playoffs, well, didn't happen in this episode. So yeah, 2 winners on the 4th line. Wouldn't mind if we can afford anything. I am not touching that defense. And honestly, the goalies I'm going to stick with. We might as well. So if there's any cheap forwards out there that we can get, we'll do that. But this is a ridiculous team. I literally cannot believe this. So let's just see who is on the block at the deadline. Now, Cutter Gauthier is back there. Roger McQueen. Obviously, these guys... I mean, Kate Lindstrom at $5 million isn't... Like, how much money do we actually have to be able to acquire somebody with? It says $1 million. A lot of times, though, it, like... Yeah, okay, $300K. But because it's, like, the end of the year, you know, you don't have as much money to pay out, so... That's the big thing here. Suzuki. Burfus, I didn't throw him on there. It's probably because he was an RFA at one point. I don't even think we have trade offers on, so I don't have to worry about it necessarily. Barrett Hayton at $5 million. Cole Sillinger, okay. We could just commit to the all-offense and get another offensive guy. I'd like to get somebody for the PK, though, and all that. Fraser Minton, $1 million. He's got 44 points this year. Let's see if we can get Fraser Minton on the team. That would actually be in our best interest, probably. Let's see his, so he's a center, right? Yep. Pretty decent on the draw. Decent, defensive awareness. Where does he... All play on the killing lines. Okay. That works for me. Do we have... Like, should I just give up one of our forwards? Honestly, just wanted to do scratch so it doesn't change my lines. Is fine. So, like, him. Because we have Mirsichenko and Laterko, I think, is in there. So, Laterno actually has some value, so we can flip him. And, like, a second. If we don't even have to give up a first for this, that'd be nice. They don't want this year's. Next year's is fine. Yeah, we'll see if that goes through. Nope. Add another pick here. 6th rounder. Still no. Do they want, like, next year's picks? Does it matter? They do. Okay, how about a 6th next year, then? Nope. We have 2 4s. Let's try a 5th, though, to start. Okay, a 4th. It shouldn't be, like, that much farther off. Okay. Wow. Give you a 4th and a 5th. All these picks next year. Still no. Come on, guys. Alright, fine. I'll give you a 2nd and a 3rd, then. You can have Buffalo, just in case you need to RFA, offer sheet somebody for whatever reason. Still no? Okay. Should I just give a prospect at this point? These guys are all playing in the AHL, though I don't want to mess with that. De Kaiser, 72 at 19. Mateau actually got a decent boost since we last checked in on him. I don't know. Let's try 2/3. This is a lot for a 4th liner, but I really don't care about draft picks right now. All right, how about a 2nd? I'll throw in De Kaiser. We can replace him pretty easily in the draft, I would think. So, Laterno a 2nd and De Kaiser for Fraser Minton. Still no. Okay, we're starting to get a bit pricey here in New York. Let's just okay, 6th round pick did it. Whatever. Even if we can't put him in the lineup right now, we'll have him for the playoffs. So a decent boost there. We are probably not even going to have enough money to trade for anybody else. So honestly, I am just going to exit there. We made our move, boosted up our 4th line. Pretty much our only weak part of our forward group. See if maybe there's somebody to claim. Maybe we don't have waivers on either. So edit lines. I don't think it should have messed with my lines then, right? Nope. So, can I put in Minton? Is he even... Okay, he's up on the team. And it looks like it'll let me. Okay, cool. So, we'll go there and there. So, yeah, they have the same face-offs. McMichael is the center left wing, so that'll work. I mean, you would think this team has to be the cup favorite, right? And now we can honestly might want to move. Well, first of all, you can play center on this line, if nothing else. Should we move him up for Leonard? Attributes-wise, no. So we'll do that. 3-man PK though, we can. Yeah, I guess Lundin's fine. So, and yeah, we'll do Minton. Very rare occasion we'd have him in there. So he's not getting like an insane amount of ice time, obviously, but I mean, we go from what was he, an 80? I think we had Cohen there, right? He's an 80 or something. Yeah, we go from an 80 to an 86, and another guy who take face off, so we'll take that. And then Miroshnichenko just like kind of doesn't really fit on that fourth line, but just for overall purposes, it's only been a -1, so yeah, we'll just can't be all the way perfect, I guess. We'll see how those three work. But honestly, I mean, I'll go another month just to make sure we're going to be a playoff team. I really hope we are. I mean, I don't see why we wouldn't be. But right now we are first in our division all of a sudden. Okay. Second place team in the East. And then in the NHL, we are... Or yeah, that's East and West. So yeah, we're the second best team in the league right now. You would think we're on almost autopilot mode. Just kind of see what kind of numbers the top line can produce. We'll go to the end of the month at least. We'll see what happens. Sometimes when you make a trade, your team plummets, which I'm not going to be. If we're probably going to lose a lot of games here. I wouldn't be surprised. Start off with a shootout loss and a win. Okay, another win. And a 1-0 loss. Okay. Yeah, let's just look at the draft class for fun. Not going to be up there. Our scouts are sitting on their ass right now. My God, we have no information on like 90% of these guys. I think I only have like 13 scouts, but still, like, what are we doing? Okay, so maybe, okay, didn't like that one. 6-5 loss. All right, yeah, we're 45, 21, and 4, though. I gotta imagine we're gonna clinch playoff spots soon. I can't believe we have, oh yeah, wow, actually, look at all the good teams in the East in our division. 2 wins, we're still not clinched. My God. 10-0 win against Carolina. Wow, we just kind of, yeah, we did that. we have 100 points in 74 games. We still have not clinched a playoff spot. It's like, come on. Win against New Jersey, right? Right? Yep. We're still not, dude, like, come on. Come on. What's the mathematics on this right now? There's no way we're not. Okay, did that say we're clinched? Okay, maybe I missed the last one, but officially clinched. Honestly, I don't even want to spoil it. Let's just get to the end. Well, we'll slow sim the last game for fun. We'll see how another test in the slow sim. And, yeah, we got 5 more games, right? Yep, 5 more games. We did hit the 50-win mark with 51 right now. We've scored 6 against Buffalo the last 2 games. That's good. There we go. We got our bounce-back win from Florida after losing 1-0 to them. And we are cruising into the playoffs right now. Yeah, look at this. In our last 5 games, we have scored, what is that, 6, 12, 16, 21, 26 goals in our last 5 games. That is a little over 5 goals a game. That is absolutely ridiculous. I cannot. We've won the East. I seen the Z there. So let's just get this sim. Check 1-0 them. Nieminen 1-1 us. TJ Ginla. Are we going to have an overtime hero? Yes, we are. Connor McMichael, our captain. A very symbolic way to end the season. So, wow, 116 points to lead the Eastern Conference and to lead the league, which scares me a little bit because of the President's Trophy curse. But hopefully this team is too good enough for that. Yeah, wow, what a season. I'm not even going to look. You guys are probably going to see it before me. Not going to look until we get to the next screen. You guys can see it. I'm not looking. Let's see. Oh, baby. Okay. And, wow, 77 goals. All right. For the forwards, the greatest line in hockey. Cole Eiserman, 77 goals, 56 assists. That's got to be a career high. Yeah, by a mile. I mean, this was a career in general. Plus, a plus 77. Oh, my God. I got to look at some of the top guys in the league and see if they've ever had something like that. Eiserman shooting Iginla. I mean, Iginla had basically 50 goals. It kind of sucks he didn't get that, but I mean, you had a 50-goal scorer and an almost 80-goal scorer on the same line. And the guy who was passing the puck also had 30 goals. Like, this is... I've never, ever seen anything like this. Second line, Neiman 67, Leonard 67, Wallace 52, really solidified that line. Plus 33 for him, by the way. McKenna, I mean, he did play third line most of the year, so 44 isn't terrible. It just sucks for what he could have been. I'm not seeing it from him. We'll keep it going, though. We'll see what happens. And then these guys, of course, down here. So how did, let's see how Minton did with us. He had 45 points. Did he not score, like, at all? Did he have 1 point with us? He did have 1 point and was an even rating, so not the best. Wow. Not the best season for him. Quinn Hughes, 79 points at 34 years old. This guy is timeless. Has his best year in, like, 5 years. And he only had 8 goals. He had 71 assists, which is just not human. Look at the plus minus. Matejchuk ups his plus minus from last year with a plus 51. This is like, he had 49 points, by the way. A very much career year. He might even get a little boost. Hopefully he can get a gold. Cole Hudson, 48 points, so a bit of an upgrade. Yeah, plus 49. Yeah, I mean, my goodness. Plus 40 for Bergfist. We're not going to be able to keep all this team again, so we need to win this year. And could check off at 9-13. What a great end of the year for him. So we stuck it out with him, and he had a great year. That is great. Corona 905, not too bad for a backup. The question is this the year? And it looks like it. There's literally, okay. Let's look at this first. Did he win the Rocket? He did. He had 12 more goals than Bedard, who was second. I think you have to give it to him. He led the league in plus minus, which that's like the number one stat they look for. He led the league in points, led the league in goals. I don't see how this isn't, at the very least, an award trophy winning year for Cole Eiserman. Even if we get swept in the first round, at least we can see Cole Eiserman's name in pretty much everywhere. Now I want to look, because plus like 77, all this is ridiculous. Have these guys had like a season like that? Plus 48 for Bedard. Matthews was once again up there. Was there like a plus 70 though, like that? Plus 50. Like a Mikko Rantanen. What's he got here? Plus 30. I wonder what that. I gotta look up the NHL record. I'm gonna look this up on my phone really quick. Is there anybody else like? Oh yeah, like McKinnon. This is not McKinnon on the Canadians, by the way. Plus like, yeah, not even remotely close to plus 77. All right, let's look this up real quick. Highest plus minus in NHL history. Oh, should probably do single season. Okay, so this is an unbreakable record for you. Bobby Orr led the league in plus minus in 1970, 1971 with a plus 124. That is ridiculous. Larry Robinson a plus 120. Gretzky had a plus 100 season. Okay, so not an NHL record, but maybe an NHL 25 record. I don't think I've ever seen anyone over like plus 60. So that is ridiculous. Is Lane Hudson going to win the Norris, though? Maybe not. Maybe not. Quinn Hughes is throwing his name. He is -1 more than Hudson. I hope that doesn't fuck him over, but Quinn Hughes might have a Norris, another one under his belt. And I doubt Kachukov's got a Vezina again. Maybe because he's got the most wins. 918 was the best in terms of starters. He's got 46 wins, though. We'll have to see. We will have to see. It could be Daig as well, our former goalie. 71 games played. McAllister, probably not going to win it, though. It's probably between Daig, Kochekov, and Makinen here. So, there is that. This terrible rookie race. Thank God the other players were good, because the rookie race was not exciting at all. I mean, just frame this. Even if you want to just go by our team. Like, please just frame this line. This is the best line I've ever had in a franchise mode. Not even close. Not even close. 20 power play goals for Eisenman, by the way. That is incredible. So, yeah, there's not much for us to do other than get to the playoffs, which we will in the next episode. we are gonna celebrate this regular season though for years to come. I don't care. You could adjust the scoring era. That has to be the best regular season ever. Like, there's just no, I don't know, that I've ever seen in the game. So, yeah, I'm gonna go celebrate that season for a little while. But once we get done with that, it is time to lock in for the playoffs and our round one matchup of an old rival, the Pittsburgh Penguins. So, thank you guys for checking out this one. An absolutely incredible regular season. And we'll get to the playoffs in the next one, like I mentioned. So, appreciate you guys checking out this one. As always, you guys take care.